Like I was saying, obviously we have a bunch of you guys and girls who are at different stages of your lacrosse, right? If you're tyke to midget, we're going to try to accommodate everything for this session. If you guys are kind of trapped in a room, don't have a bunch of space, don't have any, stuff like that, just feel free to write down kind of what we're doing, take some mental notes. Then on your free time, you can head over to, a park or a space with a little bit more room for you to do this.
I'm just restarting my laptop and why it froze right away on me, but maybe too many users, which is a good sign. So
yeah. So someone said they've got both. Oh, there's Isaac, front and center.
they got both Instagram and
yeah. All right. So like I was saying before, here to get better, obviously, get our stick back in our hands. I'm sure you guys have been playing a lot, just kind of messing around with your stick. Don't break anything. It's the number one rule. Don't try to break anything, at least. Some accidents happen. I used to shoot lacrosse balls at my couch when I was a kid. My mom didn't like that, so don't do that. Yeah, let's see what I was going to say here. When we are doing kind of our reps, make sure to do them game speed, right? Isaac, beauty. But yeah, do these game speed. Obviously, without kind of being able to be around people, can't really compete with other people, but you want to compete against yourself. That's the best way to get better. You want to challenge yourself, and that's, a good way to be successful. If, let's say, you guys don't have a net, which I'm sure a lot of you guys don't, grab some tape, maybe have a nice fence and draw out a little net. I remember doing that as a kid, actually, just kind of putting out a net and launching it off that to a fence. Just an idea for you if you don't have that kind of room. So when we start doing our drills here, I'm first going to show like an easier way to do it. So those guys who are, younger, less skill or just haven't learned it yet, you guys kind of want to go there. But if you guys are conquering kind of what we're doing, just progress with the difficulty so you guys can obviously push yourself and get better. Are you back?
I'm almost fired up.
Beauty. Rosie's almost back here. He'll talk too.
Just to interrupt you, the Toronto Rock Instagram comment. I couldn't see you at first with that hat. Nice camel hat on there.
Yeah, I guess I can take the hat off so you guys can see me, but my hair's not having a good day. Yeah, so just general stuff, like I kind of briefly mentioned. Me and Rosie just kind of want to show you guys a few drills. Obviously, you guys, we'll throw it back to you guys. You guys work on it. We'll scroll through the videos, kind of give you guys critiques. We see your guys' names, so we're able to make comments with you guys.
I'm almost fired up.
Rosie is 30 seconds away from firing this up.
Are you like everybody's watching you?
Yep.
All good?
Yep.
Okay.
So just kind of a rundown of what we're going to do today. Quick warm-up, just kind of some wall ball stuff. And we're going to do some inside shooting drills. So working on our faking, working on those hands, getting them a little bit quicker. And then we're going to do some outside shooting stuff. But obviously, like I said before, if you don't have a net, you don't have that stuff. A lot of these things you can do without the ball, right? Although you're not shooting, you still are working on your hand placement, how to shoot, what to do, right? So everything we're doing, you can do outside, inside, whatever.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm back here.
Rosie should be back. So I'm going to ask you a question. Actually, no. We're actually going to – oh, we're back. Rosie's back. Toss it over to Rosie.
Okay. hopefully everybody can hear me. Of course, as soon as we started this thing, my laptop froze up and shut down on me. So I think I'm back, but we will get this started here in a minute. Is everybody muted or no? Yeah. So just muted everybody, I think. So yeah, just so this runs smoothly, we are going to keep everybody muted, and at some point we may kick it back to you for some questions and try and unmute you and let you get on screen. But for now, we are just going to get warmed up, I think, with Chal. So are you going to get on the boards here? Yep. Unmute. Okay, so I'm just going to unmute and spotlight Chal. Hopefully everybody can see his.
Beauty. All right. So first thing we're going to do, some wall ball. I see you guys, a few of us with our brother, with our sister, with our dad, mom. So if you don't have a wall, ask them to throw your ball, ask them to catch and throw. But the first thing we're going to do, okay, just simply warm up our stick. All right, so want to be 2 meters away, let's say from, your ball, whoever you're passing with, okay? And all we're going to do is warm up our stick, all right? So I'm just looking at the wall, I'm just passing. Simple wall ball stuff, we've all done it. Remember, if you're right-handed, our left foot goes first, all right? If I'm left-handed, that right foot goes first. Things we should know, things if you don't, we know now. All right, so just warm up. Okay, let's just do 15. All right, 15 reps right now. Warm up that stick with your brother, sister, mom, dad, or against that wall, whatever you guys want. All right.
Okay. Apparently there was a bit of an echo on the Instagram, so we're just going to try and make sure that that's gone away. Okay, looks like no echo anymore. Okay, we're just looking at on the video of a lot of the kids. Some kids are kind of doing this as Challen goes, which is awesome. But again, just a reminder, if you see anything that you might not be able to do just right at this minute with us, then just write it down. Try and do it later on in your free time when you can find a wall or a net or whatever, okay? Thanks.
If you want to make that a little bit more challenging. All right? So if you find that throwing the ball against the wall is super easy, okay? You're just going to use your top hand now. So put that top hand middle of the shaft, okay? And everything's the same. Right? If that's a little bit too hard for you, a little bit challenging, that's fine. Use both hands. Get those reps. Another 15.
Careful, Chal. Might have to get a helmet on.
All right. So one-handed or both hands. All right. Thing you can kind of ramp it up a little bit is ramp the speed. All right. So I saw a few of us in that video. When we're throwing the ball, we're catching it. Oh, good catch. We're catching it. We're getting a few cradles, and then we're throwing the ball again. All right. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, and it's the next progression in difficulty, okay? Speed it up. In your stick, out your stick, no cradle. Okay? Try 15 of those.
Okay, so some people on Zoom are just saying, sorry. Oh yeah, big. So some people on Zoom are saying that they're getting a big echo. Some people are saying that it's kind of fine for them. So again, we're gonna kind of do trial by error here. keep letting us know if there's an echo or not.
I think it's because mine was muted, or mine wasn't muted.
Okay.
So it's getting both.
Okay, so yeah, so there's a comment that it's okay here. So I think we're a bit better now, but there's also another question that I just want to answer. Any warm-ups for a young goalie? And pretty well all of this that Chal's showing right now, goalies can do as well. So being a goalie, we need to have good stick skills as well. We need to make outlet passes. When Chal gets into loose balls, loose balls around the crease are very important to kind of give your team possession, right? So anything Challen's doing, the goalies out there can do as well. And we will be doing some goalie-specific kind of drills as we get going. But as far as warm-up right now, you goalies out there can be doing this stuff as well, okay?
Can you mute?
The laptop's muted. Oh, not yet. All I can see is the kids. There we go.
Mute myself.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you muted?
Yeah.
Okay, beauty. Next little thing, working on our fakes. Okay, so obviously we know that top hand, okay, center of the shaft, bottom hand at the bottom. Okay, when we throw our fakes, right, it's our top hand's doing all the work. Okay, I noticed back when we had events where we, you could kind of coach. Some people, right, when they fake, they use their bottom hand. So what that's going to do is when you fake, turn your stick like that, right? Slowly, it's going to turn outside. We don't want to fake like that. We want to fake with our top hand. So if I'm faking, it's my right hand almost curling in, right? So when we're doing this wall ball warm up for a fake, okay, we're here, want to fake, back, fake. Do it. Actually, can you keep me up for a second?
Yep.
If you want to make this a little bit harder, try going one-handed. All right? You're here. Go, pass, fake, back. Fake, back. Okay? You'll feel that in your forearm. You'll feel that in your wrist. Nice little workout for the forearms. So try 15 normal fakes. And if you want to challenge yourself, use that one hand. What you guys are doing? Oh, yeah. Beauty Johnny.
There you go.
Beauty Johnny, looking good. But Ben, not so big of a throw there, Ben. So for all you guys, little tiny thing, just scrolling through the videos. Okay. I'll go into this when we get in front of the net as well. But the biggest thing, right? Think about this. You're on a breakaway, right? You're running as fast as you can, and you throw a massive fake that extends your arms, right? It takes time for me on the run, making a big fake like that and bringing it back to be ready to shoot, right? So don't think of when we fake, it's got to be the biggest fake in the world, right? Going from right here, right in front of you, does the exact same, if not better, than going all the way forward, right? So you're here, quick fake, back, quick fake, back. If you don't have a wall, I see a lot of people just kind of faking the wall. That's totally okay too. Another good way to kind of practice your fakes, get in front of a mirror, right? That way you can see yourself, just like I'm looking at myself right now. I can see what I'm doing, right? And then you start thinking of what the goalie sees when we start faking, okay? So let's do 15 more fakes, but not big extensions, just little half rainbows. All right, try that. Getting this down though. Positive reinforcement. Me and Rosie are getting this down, this technology stuff. All right, so now that we got the faking underway, we're gonna kind of work on our loose balls. All right, so kind of stole this drill from Brad Cree, loose ball beast, him and Billy. See them do this all the time. And you look at their loose ball stats and they're the highest on the team, if not one of the highest in the league. All right, so if we're on the beginner, okay, lowest difficulty, we just want to stand here, okay, throw the ball against the wall, catch it, okay. But how often do we play lacrosse with our stick down here? Not very often. Okay, so once you throw it, get it back up here and challenge yourself, right? If I go like this, am I challenging myself? Probably not, right? Ramp up the intensity, ramp up what you're trying to do, okay? Right? Up, big, get down. Big, get down. All right? That's too easy for you. Start shuffling side to side. All right? We're here. Go.
A quick wave from Mama Deeker on Instagram. It's on you.
Yeah, so side to side, if you want to ramp up the difficulty that much more, start throwing across your body, all right? So we'd be here, throw it that way, up here, okay? If you miss the ball, that's a good thing. It means you're challenging yourself, and that's a good thing. We want to be challenging ourselves, right? So throw that ball hard against the wall. If you don't have a wall, that's fine too. Turn around, throw the ball over your back, you hear it? And then attack it, right? I'm right here. Throwing the ball. Attack it and get it up, all right? Everyone knock 15 of those off your list. Let's see how it looks. I want more head. Looking good, Peshko.
It is awesome to see everybody that's able to try and everything out as Challen goes here.
It's also great looking at you guys write it down, right? Beauty. What's up, the Bovington trio? Oh. Uh-oh, Luke and Kyle Cleland. Beauty. Rosie, you want to take over?
Yep. So you. Okay, so Challen's just gonna set up kind of closer to the net here. We're gonna add in some shooting drills and loose ball drills that everybody can be doing from home. Obviously, we understand that not everybody has a ton of space during quarantine, but a lot of this stuff is also things that you're gonna want to be working on once you do get back in the arena and that kind of stuff. Okay, so. Hopefully everybody is a little warmed up. I think we've worked out the technical difficulties, but again, it's awesome, just especially on the Zoom, to be able to see. We have about 125 kids signed in so far, and it's awesome to see everybody trying everything and also writing down notes. Okay, so. That's what we're looking for. We're going to kind of keep it light today in terms of difficulty on a lot of stuff, but as long as everybody's always learning and making sure that you're trying to get better every time you pick up your stick or whatever, then that's what's important, right? So the biggest thing I think for especially kids at all ages right now is make sure you're using your stick almost every day. okay? Whether it's for half an hour, if the weather is nice and you decide to be out for a few hours before dinner, then great. But stick skills is so important in lacrosse. It is something that separates the good players from the great players, okay? So the great players that are working on their stick skills, and whether it's just passing and catching, pretend faking in the backyard, just all the little things makes for a huge difference, okay? So that we don't want to come out of this with not picking up our stick at all, and I don't think many of you would be here if that was the case. So we appreciate everybody signing on. We got a ton of people viewing this, so that's amazing from all you guys. So Challen is pretty well set up over there. I think you can maybe put it down just a little bit, Chal, your view. Maybe up a little bit. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. So for the Instagram, I'm gonna take the iPad over and film Chal as he's doing this, but for Zoom, we'll spotlight his video again, and if you guys can't hear him, because he is gonna be a bit away from his computer, we'll try and have him talk loud enough, but just let us know. Let us know in the comments again if any issues. Okay. Okay. So I just made the comment about having your stick in your hands, and Chow, your buddy Isaac said he's got his stick in his hand 4 hours a day. 4 hours. Attaboy, Isaac. Okay. So I'm gonna unmute you, Chow. I'm gonna mute.
Beauty, back. All right, so kind of the first thing we're going to be talking about, if you guys have probably done this before, but things that we're working on. It's kind of weird. Yeah, working on faking in front of a net, all right? One thing, if you've been around me, you would know that always say get across the net, all right? I like to tell kids that just getting across the net's a fake in itself, right? Because if you think about it, why do we fake? We fake to move the goal, right? So if I'm just running across the net, the goalie has to move, right? So essentially, it's a fake. And then you add on an actual fake, and you put a goalie in a tough spot. All right. So first thing we're going to be doing, all right, just going to get sat in front of the net, beside the net. All right. If you don't have a net, doesn't matter, right? I can do the exact same thing against the wall, just not going to shoot the ball problem. All right. So what we want to do is we want to start with the ball in our stick. Okay. I'll gradually go through the progressions again, but it's on you. But that's all right. Okay. So start with that ball. All right. Start a little bit kind of where the crease would be, a few meters outside. All right. And all we're going to do, first few, we're going to walk through. Okay. So I'm going to be here. I want to throw my first fake when I hit that first post. Right. Because if I start throwing a fake over here, right, goalie's probably not going to move. He's standing on his post. He doesn't need to move. Right. There's not a lot of net to shoot at. All right. So if I start coming across, make that first fake, okay, keep moving, finish on the opposite side, okay? Like I said, always want to get across the crease, and you always want to shoot opposite to where you kind of faked, all right? So we're here, fake, shot, all right? Try that. Try, get 10 of those. Start on one side, move your feet, get across, finish, all right? We'll take a look. Good job. Looks great. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Riker's got a nice little setup. Beauty. Nice. Good job. All right. That's looking great. All right. Gonna gradually add a progression now. All right. So the progression is we're just gonna add a loose ball factor, right? Not many times, well, a few times, but there's a loose ball in the middle, the heart of the defense, right? You have probably 4 or 5 D guys trying to collapse on you. So we need to get rid of it quickly. All right. So have that ball, throw it up in the air. Once you see it, attack it, take, and finish. That was an absolute snipe, top corner. Not a big deal. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. Attack. You want to add a little bit more difficulty. Okay, you want to turn around, throw the ball up in the air. Once you hear it drop, turn around and attack it. All right, so if I'm like this, throw the ball. Finish across the net or across the wall, whatever, with speed. You want to do this 100% as fast as you can, right? Game speed reps. There's a few questions actually about how do I get faster? And, you know, one of those simple answer there is just work a little bit harder, you know? You gradually go through the motions, right? If I'm here, pick up the ball, take and reach. In a game, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go slow. All right, don't want to do that. Go fast, challenge yourself. You drop the ball, doesn't matter. Ball comes out of your stick, doesn't matter. All right, let's see you guys do a little bit of those. Full game speed reps. Let's see them. Beauty. For those of you that are in your, let's say, living room, per se, just looking at one beast right now, if you don't have that net, you don't have that wall to kind of shoot at, one thing we can do, right, is if we're just like this, we're throwing the ball, we tack it, right? Obviously, you want to, let me get another one. So you have that ball, you throw it, right? Once you pick it up, don't keep your stick down here, right? We want to get it up here in that triple threat, pass, fake, shoot, okay? So here, throw it over. Attack it, get it up to your shoulder. All right, let's try that a few more times. Take a look at you guys, and then we can move on. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Alyssa, left foot. There you go. This is sweet. Good job, guys. Keep this up. Looks great. Oh, looks great. Comments? Yeah. Instagram says they can't see the net.
I think I got it in there now. Instagram can see the net, right?
Yep. Beauty. All right, so gonna move on here. We're gonna keep it simple with just that one fake and reach, because you know, if you're a young player, you kind of see it at all different stages. You'd see a tyke novice all the way through midget and junior. Faking and reaching, super easy way to score a goal. Obviously, it's not going to work every time. Some goalies are really good, okay? But if you come across the net, like I was saying, with speed, and you make that fake, and you keep coming, and you shoot, you're going to have a lot of net to shoot at and look at, right? The one thing I would say is as you're coming across the net, if you fake and you want to get rid of the ball right away, that's giving the goalie a little bit of a chance or more of a chance to save the ball. All right, so if you throw that fake right when you hit that first post, okay, make that fake, keep coming, keep moving, and then finish, right? You throw a quick fake and you get rid of the ball right away, sometimes it gives the goalie a little bit more reaction, all right? So just move those feet. Next next little progression drill that we're gonna, just move this over a little bit. All right, another faking drill, okay? Just kind of coming from different areas. All right, so down here, I'm at the goal line, okay? Same type of idea that we were doing before. All right, so want to throw that ball in the air, okay? Attack it, look at the net, square up with the net, right? We don't want to pick up this ball, go like this, and fake away from the net, right? We want to get across, okay? So you throw that up, attack it, take, and finish, okay? I want us doing that from down low, goal line extended, and also from up top. I'm putting it there right now. Oh. Turn that down a little bit. All right, so same type of idea. If you're right here, up here, top of the cone, okay? Just a different spot, you know, facing up to where the net is. So we're just standing here, throw that ball in the air. Here, turn. Okay. Obviously, I didn't even listen to my own instruction. I fake left and I shot left. Don't do that. All right, fake and reach only. Remember, like I said before, attack that ball. Loose ball in the middle of a defense is a one kind of spot defenders don't want you to be, goalies don't want you to be. All right, so you throw that ball, you hear it. Whoa. Attack it. Right, challenging myself. Wait a little bit longer to hear that drop. All right, you guys try that. I'll take a look. Good job.
Everybody doing it?
Yeah. Good job, guys. If things are a little bit challenging, right, slow it down. If we need to work on our fake to get to that point where we're comfortable moving our feet and faking at the same time, just keep working on those fakes we did for warm-up, all right? Throw the loose balls, scoop them, get them up to your shoulder. Great way to work on it. Beauty. Should we move on? Okay, now move on to some outside stuff. Outside shooting. So first off, I know obviously a lot of us kind of know, or they think they know how to shoot, all right? Biggest thing, like I was saying before, we don't have a net, we don't have a wall, we don't have a couch to shoot at. You don't even need it, okay? Biggest thing, tell you guys, right, is where our arms, where our hands need to be, all right? See some people sometimes shoot like a T-Rex, right? You have your arms in tight, right? If our arms are in tight, it's hard for us to get a lot of power and it's hard for us to get a lot of accuracy, all right? So like I tell the kids, want kind of gorilla arms, right? First thing, obviously top hand, middle to lower middle of your shaft, okay? Get that elbow up a little bit, just like that. You want to keep that stick parallel with the ground, if not just a little bit underneath, okay? And I'm not going to shoot with the ball here, but all I want us to do is take 3 little crow hops, all right? So kind of moving like that, and we're just going to practice shooting right now without a ball, okay? So I'm here, take those 3 steps, step into 1, okay? Back it up, no ball, take a step, as hard as you can. elbow up, arms back, overhand. Let's see you guys do it. No ball, 10 reps. Here we go. Good. Nice. Good job, Owen. All right. One quick little thing. All right. It's not everyone doing this, but I've seen enough to make a comment about it. All right. You don't want to have your stick down low and then go and shoot right away. Right. You kind of want to build up as you're doing those crow hops. Right. So if I'm here, I don't want to start low, and then let it go right after. Right. So you're here, you got that ball. Start with your elbow up a little bit. Start from here. Arms back. Then when we're ready to shoot, we let it go. Remember to go forward. Let's see you guys try this out. See it, Riker? Looking good, guys. Looking great. Looking good, Gunner. Good job. Looks good. Beauty. All right. So if you have that ball, feel free to shoot. All right. Get some of those reps in. If you don't have a ball, just keep getting those perfect reps. Think about it. If you're like this, we're kind of doing something wrong. Arms back, arms up, take your step. One thing that I see a lot with kids is, and to be honest, I kind of do this sometimes, that I'm trying to work on getting rid of, is drifting away from the net. All right, so what I mean by that is, if I'm here winding up to shoot, right, and I'm going this way as I'm shooting, right, it's going to throw off my accuracy, it's going to throw off my power, right? We want all our momentum going towards the net. So what I mean by that is, if I'm here winding up to shoot, I'm almost taking a step towards the net.
So we did get a note from former Toronto Rock player Phil Sanderson, defender.
Yeah.
He did mention about when you're shooting and not to forget about your hips, because you obviously get a lot of power from your hips. So
There you go.
he just wanted that in there. Flipper, thanks for watching, buddy.
Exactly that, right? Our power starts from our feet, works all the way up into our arms. It's a full body thing, right? What Rosie was just saying there. So to shoot, really rotate that core, rotate your hips like he was just saying. You're going from here, boom. You want to shoot as hard as you can. All right, one thing, obviously not everyone's going to be shooting right now, but one thing that I like to mention is if I'm missing, okay, I'm winding up to shoot, and I keep missing, blow it away, right? So bottom left, I'm missing bottom left. Write in the comments what you think I'm doing wrong. If I consistently am missing bottom left, what am I doing wrong? Right in the comments. See if you can see it. In the chat, somebody said follow through. Too much rotation. Oh. Uh-oh. What happened there? You're viewing Jennifer's iPad screen. Oh, there you go. Pulling your stick across your body. Yep. See here. Turn your hips. Follow through sidearm. Follow through. Yep. Okay. So consistently keep missing. Just like that, right? It can happen if I'm going sidearm, sub shot, overhand. The biggest thing is I'm just holding the ball too long, right? So think about that. If I'm here going overhand and you're almost aiming at the ground, I'm holding that ball too long, all right? Here's another question, probably a little bit easier, right? Winding up, I consistently am missing too far. Heads up. I won't say Rosie, but I would consistently miss top right over the net. What do you think I'm doing wrong? I'm missing too high and wide. What do you think I'm doing wrong? Write in the comments. A lot of great answers here. Releasing too soon, letting go too early, releasing too soon, not aiming properly. You guys nailed it. Too smart for me. All right. I'm releasing the ball a little bit too soon, and accompanied with that is I'm not pointing my wrist, right? If you think about how we aim, it starts with our butt end, but our butt end never touches the ball, right? So it starts there, point that butt end where you want it to go, right? And then when we're ready to shoot, you want to point that, point the tip of your stick up where you want, right? On that top corner. All right, let's see you guys try that out. 10 reps. Good job, guys. Good job. Really emphasize your flick of the wrist.
Flick of the wrist.
Oh. Beauty, Nick. Quadrado beauty. Oh, yeah. I see ya.
So it's for Instagram, so everybody can see the Zoom chat.
What do I do? Oliver.
Your, gallery view up here.
Oh, yeah, I got it. What do you do, Oliver? All right. So you are going to take your stick just like this. Yep. Beauty. Arms up and back. Yep. And then when you go to shoot, make sure you point the head of your stick. So if you're like this, right? Boom. Boom. Perfect. Just follow through with that right foot forward. Perfect. Atta boy. Looks great. Good job. All right. I'm going to throw this over to Rosie. Rosie's got a little thing for the goalies. Just give him a second to get over there. This is a workout. I mean, I'm a little sweaty here. So hopefully you guys are the same, working hard, getting better. That's all we can ask. Being isolated. All right? So, yeah. Throwing it over to Rosie.
Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. My laptop might not be as good as Chal's. I know that the goalies are looking for some drills and stuff to do. For this first session for today, we're just going to work on footwork, okay? I'm going to leave this with all the goalies and just get your footwork in this week, and then as we go each week, we will continue to add in some more stuff for the goalies, okay? Oh no, you might click on my video, top right.
Speaker view.
Right here. No. Top right of the screen.
Speaker view.
No. Forgot to spotlight. Okay, so hopefully everybody can see me now and hear me. Cal, hopefully you can just monitor the comments if they can't hear me, but the goalies, we're just going to be working on a bit of footwork stuff, okay? Basically, obviously, I have the crease here, so I'm going to utilize the crease to my advantage. I do this at the start of every time I work with the goalie, whether it's a one-on-one session, start a practice with the goalies I coach. Okay, so we want to start on the side of the crease. We're obviously in our position, and we just want to step across. If you have a net, great. You want to be in your position. You want to tap your post. If you don't have post, just pretend that there's a make-believe post there, okay? And then just step it across to the other side, okay? And then once you got to the other side, you're going to do the same thing going back the other way, okay? So you can't do this enough times. This is key to, this is the start of being a good goalie, is the footwork, knowing where you are in your net, and then we'll add in angles and stepping out and all that kind of stuff, okay? So I'll show you another example of just going back and forth. Okay, so in my position, obviously I want my shoulders up, stick between my legs, head forward, stepping across, got my post, step out, step back to the net, finish out to the other side, okay? So with that, it's really important, obviously, just to keep your head up, feet forward, your eyes forward, okay? Sometimes with the goalies that I'm just starting out with the private training, they tend to have their head turned while they're stepping, okay? We want to be looking out forward at the shooters at all times, okay? So that's just one little thing I just want to leave with the goalies for this week. Next week, we're going to start to ramp it up, okay? We'll add in, maybe have you guys put on your gear at some point, but we'll keep adding in drills and stuff you can work on. But now I just want you working on your feet work and just going back and forth, tending to tap your posts, work, not feet work. And yeah, that's the basic fundamentals of being a goalie, okay, for all ages. Cal, you want to finish her off here? Okay, so we're going to pass this back to Chal here. I just got to unmute him. There we go.
I saw a lot of comments there about the video there for Rosie being a little blurry. It did look like you shooting through a potato. But yeah, my screen's back to being nice. All right, last drill, outside shooting before we kind of jump into a little cardio drill. All right, get a little bit quicker. Last little thing, we're gonna work on a little hitch fake, okay? So hitch fake, how I like to explain it, it's more of a body fake. Oh, did you spotlight me? Yeah. All right, one thing, hitch fake, okay? I like to explain it as it being a little bit more of a body fake than a stick fake. I see a lot of the kids, when they try this, right? They come in and it's a big stick fake, and then they take their step and they shoot. All right. So what I want you guys to do is grab 3 rolls of socks. If you have cones, use cones. Okay. And you almost just want to make a little triangle. Okay. Show you guys what that looks like. Simple. It's about a step apart each way. Okay. 1 cone kind of at the front. All right. So when we're doing this, like I was saying before, it's more of a body fake than a stick fake. Okay. So we're going to start a little bit back. Beauty. Okay. So I'm going to start, when I go into this, I'm going to take my little crow hops, those 3 steps. Okay. They're here. Little step. We're going to bring my stick about halfway. Okay. It's not a full fake like that. I can't really see. Sorry, guys. Okay. So we're here. I'm going to wind up like you're shooting. Once you plant with that left foot, or if you're a lefty, that right foot. Okay. You plant. As you're bringing your stick forward, you want to bounce out of this, explode out of this, and get our stick back. So I'll explain this a little bit easier. We're here, fake, step, plant, shot. Okay. Rosie can kind of jump in on this as well. from a goalie standpoint, but when I kind of throw these hitches out, I like to shoot the opposite way of where I came from. All right, so if I'm here, wind up, fake, step, step. As I'm stepping, I'm trying to make that goalie take a step off his post, which usually he does. Rosie can chime in on this in a second, but we're here, we'll make that fake. I take a step forward with that right foot, take a step with that left foot, and most of the time, I want to shoot that top left. All right? So you guys try that. Take a few crow hops, bounce. Notice where my stick is. Doesn't come in front of my body. It honestly hardly moves. We're here, fake, step, shot. All right? Try that out, and I'll take a look. Sorry, can you keep me live for a sec? Tyson G. One thing you want to do, you're doing a great job faking, but when you go to shoot, you always want to step with that right foot, right? Because you're a lefty, right? Right? So when you go like this, you make your fake. Fake looks great. Take your step, put that foot forward, and then shoot. You don't want to shoot off your opposite foot. Perfect. Beautiful. Try those. Yep.
Okay, so more for the goalies here. As Challen's kind of explaining things for the players, like how to shoot and all that, this is a great opportunity for you guys to understand what players are trying to do when they have the ball in their stick, okay? So with us in the NLL, like we do a lot of game film with our whole team, defense and offense. For goalies, we're always watching shooters on other teams, okay? We're usually watching all the goals a player scored this season and whatever. So when Challen's explaining stuff to the players during these sessions, it doesn't hurt to maybe write. Oh, have I been? It doesn't hurt to listen to Challen, okay? So and try and understand what the players are doing to try and get us moving and score a goal on us, okay? I'll kick it back over to you, Chal.
We're back. So gonna do the opposite. Put 3 cones out. We've only used 2 of them, okay? So now we're gonna do the opposite. We're stepping back, okay? But with doing that, like I was saying before, where do we want our momentum to go, right? We don't want it going back or too forward, right? We want it going to the net, okay? So when we're doing our hops, right, we're here, make those little fake, right? Little body fake, exact same thing we were just working on, okay? We're here, fake. We're gonna take a step back with my right foot if I'm a righty, okay? And then follow through on that left foot and get your momentum towards the net. All right, so I'll do it live here, fake. Sick shot. Okay? Try that again, that wasn't very good. Here, fake, back, forward. Better.
So
okay. Try those.
The Instagram live just kicked out. It only goes for an hour, so hopefully everybody that was on just joined back quick for the end of the session. Sorry about that, but it only allows for 1 hour.
All right, let's see it. So you guys step forward. Now let's try stepping back. Make your little fake. Take a step back. Follow through. Beauty. Looks good, Johnny. Beauty. All righty. So now it's time for the fun part. All right. You're gonna take your stick and you're just gonna throw it on the ground. All right. We got a few questions actually asking us ways that you can get faster, ways that you just want to be quicker, faster, difference. But one thing that we can do here, I stole this from Homer, the owner and lead trainer of the Dynamic Athlete. This is things that we do, guys on the Rock. This is what we do to kind of get us in shape. It's a good leg burner. So go show you what you guys need to do. Get about take big 10 big steps. All right. I'm going to just use these lines, this one and that one, to show you guys how to do this. All right. Let me grab. All right. Sorry about that. So what we're going to do is 10 yards. 10 steps. Okay. I'm going to use from this line to where the computer is. So what you're going to do. First one, you're going to sprint forward. Okay. You hit that line, you're backpedaling. Hit this line, going side shuffle. Hit the line, backpedal. Hit the line, go the other way. Side shuffling. Hit the line, backpedal. Looking this way. Karaoke, backpedal. Opposite way. Backpedal.
And this is all courtesy of Sean Holmes with the Dynamic Athlete.
Backpedal.
Strength coach with the Rock.
That's 1 rep, okay? And you probably want to do it, like, it starts slow, maybe 4 or 5 times. And from there, I wasn't even going 100%. I'm a little tired. You want to do that about 4 or 5 times. If it gets easy, add another time, right? We usually do around 9 or 10 on a nice day when Homer's nice to us, and ramp that up if he's in a bad mood.
Okay. I think we're gonna wrap this up and show the both. Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap this up for the first session. I thought that was amazing. Obviously, everybody on Zoom, it's great to see you guys actually trying things out, writing down notes. We actually didn't get too many questions for this session. We'll try and put together a bunch of questions for next week, and if anybody has any, they can message us, send us an email, comment on our social media posts, whatever, and we'll try and put together a bunch of questions and answer them right at the start of next week. Okay, so we're going to be doing this every Monday at 3 p.m. As long as we got it. Okay, I know things are tough out there right now, so if you guys can be working on all these things and yeah, just making sure you're getting better every day, and get out, play some lacrosse, play some other sports too. Okay, me and Challen at our house, we've been playing some basketball, starting to get some baseball and all that kind of stuff going. It only helps you and keeps you kind of in sports mode. Okay, so thanks for joining us. It was a whole lot of fun. We'll try and work out the technical difficulties for next week, but it is going to be a bit of a work in progress. But thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe out there and have some fun.
Yeah, just to tag on that, you see Rachel threw in an email there, track.athletics@torontorock.com. Email that for questions. Another thing, we want to see what you guys have been working on, right? We have a few prizes to give away. So if you guys tag the Toronto Rock and the Track Athletics, okay, have to tag both, but then we can look. We're gonna take the best one. Maybe you're working the hardest that we see. Maybe you've just improved the most. Doesn't matter to us. We're just gonna pick the best one we think's, and yeah.
we'll have some prizes going forward. So, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. See you next week.
Oh, one more thing before you leave. Just a bunch of guys leave. We want to know what you guys want to learn too, right? So if you're really trying to figure out how to play defense, right, email or DM the Track Athletics Instagram so we can kind of build plans around what you guys want to learn. All righty?
Perfect. I'm just going to go end the session. Thanks a lot, guys.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page at Track Athletics.